quit, why it's okay to change direction, slow down, pivot, take a break, and do all the things that you need to do in order to stay sane in your business. Hi, I'm Lucy Griffiths, and I'm giving you permission here today to stop doing all the things that you don't want to do. Because running an online business, running a business can be exhausting. We're solopreneurs and it can be really, really tiring. I saw an Instagram post from a cafe in my small town, and it was someone she's a solopreneur and she is exhausted, and she basically has been closed since Sunday and just wanted some time out. And I sense that things aren't great for her and she's wanting to have that time away. And I've been there. I have absolutely got every rosette possible on the quitting, pivoting, changing direction. It is okay to not like what you're doing and want to change direction and go on another path. When you are on the path, that's not the only path. There's a great Dolly Parton quote that says, if you don't like the path you're on, change your path. And you can change your direction. That's okay. I am giving you permission here today. If you don't want to take it, if you feel like, I can't do this, I'm giving you permission to change direction. Because sometimes we can find ourselves where we're doing something and it's successful and we're kind of getting success in the online world, or we're successful and people think we're doing well, but actually it's soul sucking and doesn't bring us joy. And so if you're getting that little inner voice within saying, quit, don't do this, it's time to listen to your inner voice, because it's okay to walk away and it's okay to say, I want to do something different, because you only get one life. You only get one chance to live your best possible life. And if you're doing something that doesn't fill you up, that doesn't bring you joy, there are other ways to make money. Making money in the online world is easy. You know how to do it because you've already done it. You've already been successful. So you can pivot and shift, and it's okay. I'm giving you permission to walk away, to leave that thing. It may be that you just want a break. You want to say, I want time out. I went through a really messy separation last year. I'm in the middle of a divorce. And last year I did not feel like showing up. And so I took a 6-month break. I retreated. And I felt so much better for just hiding away. I wasn't on YouTube. I wasn't on Instagram or Facebook. And I just stepped away. And so that's okay. You can do whatever you want to do, whatever you need to do for yourself and your sanity. And with me, I found that I was then ready. I got to about October last year and I was like, okay, I can do this again. I can show up. But I found that my voice had changed, that I wanted to be more real, more like just speak into this into this pain, into this difficulties that I was going through. So I was probably more vulnerable. Perhaps I'd been beaten around the bush a few times, and so I was willing to show up those parts of me that before were kind of maybe more glossy and preemed and kind of successful, and I just wanted to strip some of those layers away. I also, in doing that process, really streamlined my business, so it became that it was much more about me, the personality, and much more just less noise, less people, less things, and it was more about like, okay, it's going to be my voice on everything, and because I didn't want dilution of me, and I felt like that was the strongest, most powerful way for me to make an impression. But also by being vulnerable, that's what people wanted to hear, and they were tired of like the glossiness. So it's okay to pivot. It's okay to do something different. I used to, have fancy frocks and wear bright red lipstick and all those things. It's okay to not do those. I'm in my yoga pants and running, clothes. And it's okay to do that stuff. That's all right. You can show up as you in whatever form suits you. And if you don't like what you're doing, if it doesn't bring you joy, step away. If that inner voice is telling you to quit, like I had an inner voice that was telling me to leave a joint venture, and I didn't. That I was afraid, I didn't know what to do, I didn't know how to get out of it. And eventually the universe collided, so I was able to step away from it. But I should have done it 6 months, a year earlier. And so, you know, there are many, many times where perhaps you have that nagging inner voice and you're not listening to it. So I'm telling you here today, it's okay to do that. Things will work out. You will find your path. But you've got to be on the path that you are meant to be on. And indecision is the hardest thing. So allow yourself that breath work so you can show up as you. Magnificent you, authentically you, being the best version of you. And, you know, when you do that, everything else just flows. Everything else goes into alignment, it flows, and it's so much easier. But you have to step on that path. And it's being prepared to say, I quit, I leave, I'm going to walk and just do things differently. And it's okay to do that. Your business and your world will not collapse. It will thrive and I can't speak today. Your business and your world will not collapse. It will thrive and flourish because you have listened to your inner voice and you are going with what you believe is your true path. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, if you like my style of video, I'd love you to subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. I share lots of tips and strategies to help you build and grow an online business that you love and brings you joy and passion and allows you to follow your purpose. Thanks so much for watching. Bye 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 for now.